A new segment we're calling Perry's Principles, a weekly series with education contributor Steve Perry. He's going to be highlighting solutions to some of America's most pressing issues in education, issues that impact all of our kids. Tonight, Perry talks with songwriter and music producer Pharrell, who's on a mission to fix America's schools. Here's the interview.
You sold well over 75 million records.
As a producer.
As a whatever?
Yes, sir.
Why at this point in your life are you talking about education? I mean, starting in school. I mean, what's that all about?
At some point, you start to feel like you're held accountable. And I'm by no means saying that, like, you know, entertainers should raise other people's children. It personally does something to me because I'm always, you know, that's my whole, like, mantra. Like, you can do anything you want to do. Wealth is of the heart and the mind, not of the pocket. Like, I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Okay.
And just, you know, I hear about the news. I hear the stories. And, you know, it's super clear to me that, like, you know, there's just too much idle time and not enough, like, organization and structure in these kids' lives. So I just feel like they need something to do. We need to pull out a magnifying glass and really look at, like, you know, the academic program and what it means to a kid. Is school fun? Is learning fun? Are they challenged?
What inspired me to have this conversation with you is that you were inspired. Now the question becomes, what inspires you? What is it that you feel when you look out into that crowd and you see those kids, black and white, Asian and other?
You can do it too, and you can do it better than me. All you need is tools. And you know what? I know, you know, it sounds a bit conventional, and we're working to change that experience. But the tools are in school. That's it. The tools are in school.
And we just need to change.
Let me tell you
tools.
something. Alan Sharps.
I'm not familiar with him.
Okay, he is my band teacher from high school.
Okay.
Alan Sharps changed my life.
Okay, well, hold on now. What does that mean? How did Alan Sharps, your band teacher, change your life?
Because A, he wouldn't let me stay in the class if I didn't keep my grades up, which, thank you, Mr. Sharps, for making that
requirement?
A C. Because it would have been a little tough the other way. Because again, I wasn't interested in that. But band, he will tell you. I was out there in the summertime, 9 o'clock in the morning, in that hot, sweltering Virginia heat, you know, out there in the parking lots, beside the buses, with the marching band, warming up for summer camp.
If you had something that you felt needed to be known about the type of school that you would run, the type of school that you're putting together.
That it's a place where you don't have to feel funny based on what your parents make. You don't have to feel funny based on what you have, you know, what it seems that you're gonna, what your, you know, propensities might be in life. You know, what you're into. You don't have to feel funny about that. Like, if anything, this place welcomes your imagination. It's not dumb people in the projects. It's people that have been slip and fell, and they've landed in a situation. And by the way, that system is so tough to get out. Like, it's a tough system to get out. I just feel like it's going to start with education. Give people the tools, and they will carve their way out of anything.
He's a really interesting guy, Steve. I mean, he's a music producer, incredibly successful. You wouldn't necessarily think of education and think of him. How does he embody your principles?
The challenge here is to find out how to connect to this generation of young people. And our objective is to ask Pharrell, a man who sold over 75 million records, how is it that he connects to our children? Because what he embodies, as far as the Perry's principles go, is we need to go outside of the box, outside of education, into all walks of life to find the solutions to education's challenges.
So what is he doing to impact education?
He's doing quite a bit. One of the things, though, he's doing that's really very interesting is he has a website called Kidult, KIDULT.com. And if you want to know what kids care about, go to Kidult.com and you'll see what he sees. He calls it a bit of a CNN for young people. It's a very powerful site. I think we'd be surprised at what kids care about and what they don't really care about.
All right. Steve, appreciate it. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Coming up, accusations the Church of Scientology cuts former members from their own families. Denies that families are separated like this, that people are told not to call other people who have left the church.
They're always separated. If you have a family member who is